Hi everyone, this is an optional video in our HTML background image playlist in which we shall set up our coding environment. Note we expect Visual Studio Code to be set up with live preview on your machine, and that part will not be covered in this video. We have another video on how to do that on our channel, so you can refer to that one first if Visual Studio Code is not set up on your machine already. As for what is covered, we would be creating a project folder and open Visual Studio Code with that project in context. We'll create an HTML file with boilerplate code and then add and link an external CSS file with that HTML file. Background images is a CSS concept, so we would be working with these. I'll also create background images in graphics editor that we shall use in our playlist. So let's get right to it. I'm using a Windows machine, but you can follow along in any environment. So I'm going to create a new folder with the mkdir command and type in HTML background images. I'm going to step into this and type code dot, which is going to bring up Visual Studio Code with this folder in context. Here we are. Now let's create a new HTML file here called my background image document.html. And using the cool feature in Visual Studio Code, I'm going to type HTML and select the second entry from the list that pops up. And this is going to create a boilerplate HTML document for me. And I just need to rename it to and my web page is ready. Let's bring up the live preview as well so we can see what we are doing. And here it is. It's blank because there is nothing in here. Since we will need to use a lot of CSS, let's also add a CSS file in the same breath. So I'm going to give it the same name but with different extension, .css extension. Let's close this for now. So I'm going to link this CSS with my HTML using the link command, rel equal to style sheet and href equal to my background image document.css. All right, everything is set up correctly. Let's start adding some backgrounds. To do that, the first thing we need is backgrounds themselves. So let's head over to Microsoft Paint and you can choose a graphic editor of your choice on your environment and create two background images. So I will be creating two background images in an image folder, so which I am going to create now. And I'm going to call it BG small and BG large. The BG small would be 50 by 50 pixel. The large one would be 1024 by 768 pixels. We can use PNG or JPG formats. So I'm going to fast forward from here. You can follow along. Awesome. Our setup is now complete. We have this BG large and BD small images showing up in the image folder. Please select the next video from the end screen or the description if you're not in playlist already. See you in the next video.